Thanks for joining us this week on Tombob Outdoors. I'm Adam Fox, your host today. This week we're going to take you on a 12-month adventure from last November to this November of my hunting journey. Don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. You're watching Tombob Outdoors, Friends in Wild Places.
Walking on the wild side, wide open every time, letting it fly. You can find me high on the mountaintop, floating down a river rock, living for the ride. If you really want room to run, I'll show you where to get it done. Step off the back porch, jump across the fence, don't let the barbed wire catch you in the pants. I'll be waiting in the bottom by the Tombob Creek. Come on, take a walk on the wild side with me.
So on this first hunt, this was 2018 here in Pennsylvania, and Kyle Bish and I hooked up for a hunt. And you know, we've shared a lot of memories in a tree together, and this was actually the first hunt that we had success with Kyle filming and me behind the bow. So enjoy this hunt. Here's Kyle and I. Just had a quick encounter with a monster spike. We're on our second stand of the day. It's November 12th, last day, archery season here in Pennsylvania. I'm completely physically, mentally drained, worn out. The deer have kicked my butt this year. And Kyle, fortunate to harvest a beautiful 9-point, one of our target bucks that he got out of the hawk stand. Good job, Kyle. He's behind the camera today. He's got a little bit of the flu bug, so he's battling that. We saw about 10 doe this morning, a spike, and a rack buck that was smaller than that spike. So that's about all we had so far, but we're in the stand that I hunted pretty hard here for the past week and had the encounter with the Big Ten. Hopefully we get another opportunity. There's been 2 other bucks that hit this scrape since then, mature bucks, so we're definitely hopeful. So Tombob Outdoors, Pennsylvania Archery. Let's go. We need one on the ground. Hang on. He's coming this way. No, he's going to the field, and then hopefully he hangs a left. You're gonna have a shot. Will you have a shot? I can see him just fine. Hang on, he's looking at something. Never go within 50 yards. They're moving those are the same 2 bucks I saw the night I got a shot at the real big one. That's a big wide 8-point. I got a couple years of pictures of him. Be a good one to shoot, but he never gave us an opportunity. He might be a 4-year-old, but I think he's probably
Welcome back to Tombob Outdoors, Friends in Wild Places. We're on public land in the PA Wilds with posse members Adam Fox and Kyle Bish as this beautiful 8-point starts making his way to the stand.
We got it done, baby.
Nice job, brother.
Man, that was about 36 yards. Stuck him good. That was a good shot at me. That big 8 came in. Couldn't get a shot out, and he did the same thing, but he didn't circle in. He stayed further out. And then that 6-point we seen earlier, I think it was a different one, actually. I think it was a little bit bigger. Probably a great archery buck, Pennsylvania, public land. I'm tickled to death. It's been a long year.
That's sweet.
Hey, Tombob Outdoors, Kyle Bish behind there. First time we did it on film. Was Kyle filming me?
It's taken us, what, 3 years?
Yes.
Usually.
Last day, last hour. Last day, last hour. Pennsylvania, public land buck. Nothing like waiting until the last minute.
Heck yeah, buddy.
He wasn't one of our hit list buck, but when you put in that much effort and that much time, sometimes you make a decision. Beautiful buck. Couldn't be prouder. All the work and effort. We had a shot at some bigger ones, but you know what? This is the one that gave us the best opportunity. Gave us a clear shot. That's why we do this.
Yeah, on this hunt, it was a really tough season for me. I had gone out a lot. I had been seeing a lot of good bucks, had some great trail camera pictures with bucks, had some good encounters with different target bucks. I just couldn't get it done. So it was nice to take it down to the wire, and I really appreciate Kyle coming out and filming me that day. So thank you, Kyle. And that's a Pennsylvania public land whitetail that I'm very proud of. So on this next hunt, we have 2019, fast forward. So 2019's been a crazy year for us. We got engaged, we had a baby, beautiful Raylan. Just a huge part of who I am as a father and a coach, and with my son and his busy schedule with baseball. He turns 13 actually today, and we've just been super busy, so I haven't gotten out to do everything I normally do as far as scouting goes. But years and years and years of encounters and different types of scouting that I've done, I've been able to kind of learn and grow from that, and actually back out of the areas that I go in and scout. I still do my shed hunting and whatnot, but I've learned how a lot of these areas work due to the pressure of other hunters, due to the food sources, due to the terrain in the hills of Pennsylvania. So definitely it was probably a good thing, absolutely a good thing, that I was able to stay out of some of these areas and not penetrate them and pressure them. So when it was time to go in and get on a target buck that I had seen earlier, we were able to make it happen. One thing about this hunt, so I was self-filming and I was not able to get the camera turned to him, but what you do here is you hear the thwack of the Schwacker broadhead going into this animal, and it's just pretty cool. You can put yourself in that moment, and the the anticipation and the excitement and the emotion that happens as an archery hunter. It was really cool moment. So here I am just explaining the hunt and giving you a nice shot of the deer.
As Adam had said, he was unable to get a picture of this buck coming in due to the limitations of self-filming. However, he did manage to get a couple great trail cam pictures of the buck, as well as his celebration after the kill. When we come back, we're going to learn a little bit more about why Adam's set up here, what he looks for when he's picking a spot for his tree stand in the woods. Stay tuned. You're watching Friends in Wild Places.
Alright everybody, Adam Fox here, Pennsylvania State Game Lands here. It's archery season. It's October the 18th. Beautiful morning out, great day to hunt. Had a cold front come through. Just had the rain pass through, a real windy day yesterday pass through, and so we knew it was a good day. We had one of those high percentage sits we wanted to get in the woods. Right behind me is a tree I sat in this morning. Little cherry tree. I'm hunting out of a trophy line tree saddle. The new trophy line tree saddle, and boy did it do its job today, I'll tell you what. But I'm going to take you through. So what I found here, I did some scouting in here, and I do a lot of shed hunting in here, and I spent a lot of time in this big piece, about 3 out of 20,000 acres of Pennsylvania State Game Land here in northern PA, and this area here, it's real nice. Got some clear cuts up on top, and a little clear cut on this side. Got a high stem area here. You see a lot of thick brush, beautiful, a lot of beech brush, briars, whatnot, good stuff. What I got right here is a primary scrape. So I knew this was here last year. Put a camera on it. Had another camera down there on primary scrape. We got a good buck coming through here. Split G2, split brows, all kinds of good character. So basically, I got into his bedroom. There's crop fields out here on a private farm, probably about 800 to 1,000 yards. And what they're doing is they're feeding in the farms. There's farms out here, there's farms in the north. And this is basically a transition area for these deer to live. A lot of bedding, a lot of good places. And the hardest part about this is patterning these deer. It's almost impossible to pattern. You gotta throw a dart, basically throwing a dart at a map and saying, looking at the topo, looking at a lot of different things. But you can see right underneath this camera, I didn't realize it. You see these big bucks, this is what they'll do. They'll get on a slightly elevated little knoll right here. It's just a rock. You see that beautiful bed right there. And I'm interested, I just pulled the card, so I'm interested to see what if he bedded right underneath it. But he definitely hit that scrape, so we'll get some trail cam video of him. But there's a main trail that comes through here, wraps behind me, and comes out this side. But there's trails all through here. It's all sign. There's sign everywhere. And look at this trophy. Beautiful Pennsylvania whitetail, split G2, nice forks, triple split brows almost. There's a split brow. He's got a kicker coming off of that. He's got a kicker coming off the inside of his right beam. His right side's awesome. He's got this big paddle out front. Just amazing.
Okay, well here he is. I had the horns back from the taxidermist. They're saying he might be a 7 or 8 year old buck. Pretty cool story, as you saw. The scouting I did do early season and the encounters I did have with this deer, seeing him early on, definitely led me to getting set up in his bedroom and knowing how he operates and waiting for the right conditions. That was the biggest part. I stayed out of there for 5 days when I knew he was in there, and I knew there were daylight pictures showing up, but the weather was just, it was too warm, or the wind wasn't right. There was just something about it that, kept me out of there. And then on Friday, on the 18th, I was able to get in there and slip in and, catch him by surprise. So what a beautiful buck. Welcome back, everybody. Well, those were 2 exciting hunts. Pennsylvania whitetails down, public land whitetails. Worked very hard for those. I'm very proud of them. So on this next hunt, we have a little different adventure. I'm headed out to Kentucky. I was invited to be a part of a lease in northern Kentucky. So here I am in the tree again. You don't want to miss this one.
It's November the 2nd here. We're in Kentucky. And it's a beautiful morning. It's 26 degrees out. Slight breeze, real calm. Hoping for a day full of action. We're gonna be in here all day. So stay tuned. You're watching Friends of Wild Places, Tombob Outdoors. Oh, did you see that? Oh, wow, did you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh, the sun's just starting to peek out. It was tough to really make him out when he first came in, because it was still that gray light, that red, that early dawn light. Oh, he's real nice and high. Looks like an 8 or a 9 or a 10. Let me have some little nubs. I think he's a young deer, but man, I don't care. Oh, we work so hard for these deer. With it being November 2nd, 25 degree temps, cool, crisp. Oh, they're still walking around all over here. We just heard one grunt up there. Holy smokes. Hey guys, just got out of the tree. Got good buddy Bobby here running the camera for me. We're gonna go recover this animal. Looks like a nice Kentucky whitetail down, so follow me. Let's go find him. Roll down. And this is where you let your rest. Big buck down, baby. Hey, Tombob Outdoors, Friends and Wild Places, buck number 2, Kentucky 2019. I'm gonna keep rolling. We're headed to Kansas next. Self-filmed this hunt, so I'll be doing some more of that in Kansas. Headed out there with Tommy Hibbert. So stay with us, and I'm tickled to death. Kentucky's been good to me.
I just want to go over a couple items that I use when I'm hunting, and a couple items that I believe in and I feel that are a huge part of my success, and can be a huge part of any hunter's success, especially in the pressure land of Pennsylvania. One of the units I use here, this is the Ozonics unit. This is the HR 300, and they legalized this in Pennsylvania a few years back. What it is it's ozone, and you put it in the tree, you put it above your head, and what it does, it conditions your scent. It doesn't eliminate it, it doesn't totally, you know, make it disappear. What it does is it conditions it, and this is the same type of units that at a smaller scale that what restoration companies use. This has helped. I wouldn't say that it stops a deer from knowing that he smells something, but what it does is it takes away the human odor of whatever he's smelling. If you guys don't know what this is a trophy line tree saddle. Trophy line is the original tree saddle maker, and what they did, they came back onto the market now that tree saddles have become pretty popular again. Not that they ever were popular back, you know, when the original was out, but I have an original. I've used it for about 10 years off and on, and you know, this is something that I'll have in my box forever. So that concludes this week's episode of Tombob Outdoors, Friends in Wild Places. Thanks for joining me this week and sharing my adventure. I love sharing these videos with you guys and telling the stories. So make sure to tune in next week for another exciting episode. I'm Adam Fox, and all of us from Tombob Outdoors, Friends in Wild Places, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.